little jewel to spice up your Saturday. Cindy Dole here, also here to spice things up because that's what we do here on Home Wizards because we want to have some fun. Hope you're having a fun Saturday. Getting ready for the holidays, and that's what we're doing too because we're talking with my friends at Monrovia Growers, Nicholas Stadden, and I love that during the commercial break he admitted that, like me, he kills plants from time to time.
If you aren't killing plants, Cindy, you aren't trying to garden hard enough. That's
it makes
what I
me
say.
feel a lot less guilt. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about all these beautiful things that we have here in the studio that you can get right now and bring color to your winter garden. But we're going to start with a little bit of Hollywood history. And this plant here is called the toyon.
The toyon. And you know, I didn't know the human interest story, so you have to tell everyone about
I can't
this.
take credit for it. It's actually because of some other friends that I talked to about this. But, you know, the Hollywood sign on the hill is surrounded by this plant, the toyon, which has the holly berries on it, right?
Amazing. That's right.
And apparently, according to legend, Hollywood is actually named after that shrub, which has a little bit of California holly in it. So anyway, Hollywood, holly shrub. Here we go, the toyon.
You're a mine of information, Cindy. Yeah.
Thanks to the Theodore Payne Foundation, they taught me that
For sure.
Months ago. But so we can get that now, and it's a California native.
Yeah, you know, and you can harvest these many areas of California, riparian areas. These grow wild, so you can literally harvest the boughs. And I've got a couple of examples here in the studio with me. They're an evergreen plant, but they get loaded, dripping with berries, as we say in the trade.
For a centerpiece, that'd be beautiful.
Fantastic. And, you know, if you spray these, ladies listening, if you spray the berries with your hairspray, they'll take on a shine and they'll actually hold on the plant for longer.
Oh, that's a good tip.
And for those of you gardeners that want to have one of these actually in your garden, they get pretty big, so you can keep them well pruned and maintained.
And there's no thorns.
There's no thorns on them. Yeah.
And the leaves kind of have a eucalyptus shape to them.
They do.
That
and
long, slender,
beautiful green color as well.
But tons of berries and hollies. And again, that's called toyon, and it's just like it sounds, Toy.
O-N.
O-N,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Next up, the hydrangea. This hydrangea looks like Christmas colors, and it's blooming now. What is this?
Well, there are three great varieties of hydrangeas that are reblooming hydrangeas. Normally, if you prune your hydrangeas after September, you're cutting off next year's buds because they normally bloom on old wood. But these three varieties bloom on new wood. So in Southern California, this is how they look right now. Listeners, if you could see this. This is a hydrangea where the flower has passed its soft pink color.
It looks like a swimming cap, basically.
Oh, it's gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah,
I'm picturing a woman with a swimming cap, with little feathers, but it has that bright neon green on one half of it, and then there's shades of kind of a burgundy pink color.
That's right. And as it gets colder, so it will get pinker.
Isn't that lovely?
And so what you can do is you can harvest these, bring them indoors. You can use them in a dried flower arrangement, or you can put them in water. Again, give them just a little spray with your hairspray, and it holds the florets on. But the three varieties to ask for, one is called Endless Summer, the other is called Mini Penny, and the other is called Penny Mac, M-A-C. And these are absolutely must-haves. You know, hydrangeas, they love a dappled shade position. They don't really like to be in that full sun. If they're on a western side, then they need to be underneath a tree so they get some shade. But these,
and they like nutrients too, don't they?
Hydrangeas like to be a little on the moist side, and they like to be well fed.
Is it iron, or what are we giving them?
I would use just an all-purpose slow-release fertilizer. And you'll be rewarded with blooms. This makes a great gift to give.
It sure does.
Yeah.
All right, and camellias. So these are blooming now, and you have a bright pink, and then you have what looks like Trojan colors actually.
Yeah, it does, bright red.
It does, yeah.
These are Sasanqua varieties. Now there are two varieties of camellias. There are the Sasanquas that bloom in the autumn and the winter, and then there are the japonicas, which bloom in the springtime. So right now, we have got the Sasanquas in bloom. And the two varieties I brought with us, one is called Bonanza.
Oh.
So you remember the old TV show?
Sure.
What's it, Huskart, right?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Cindy, you have got it right down. And so Bonanza, if we weren't under the studio lights, it's more of a red color, but very, very foliferous. Beautiful kind of hot pink red color, and then with great yellow stamens. And then the other one, which is for Christmas, is called Yuletide.
And it has little whiskers there. It looks like little whiskers in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Aren't these beautiful?
Beautiful.
So it's a real nice single red flower, and then the anthers in the middle are bright yellow. A must for every garden.
When we come back, there's a few more to share, including the bird of paradise. And if I heard you correctly, you are suggesting that we maybe take some pruners with us to the mall.
We do. Never
We're going to
miss.
find out what that means next. You're listening to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole. We have more fun after this.
What are you doing, New Year's?
Ah, yes, the tool kit Christmas. We find them all here at Home Wizards. Cindy Dole, final few moments, we're talking with Nicholas Stadden with Monrovia Nursery, and we were just getting to the part about why we should take pruners with us to the mall.
Well, Cindy, I guess if we are gardeners, we have a sense of humor and an even greater sense of mischief.
Sure.
So we should always have pruners in our cars. So we've also got this magnificent bird of paradise flower in the studio with us. So listeners, when you go shopping to one of the big malls, there are always bird of paradise everywhere. Take your pruners, and when the security guard is on the other side of the mall, you've got to dash out there and snip off a few flowers, because these flowers last forever. Now, if you've got room in your garden, also plant a bird of paradise, because they are a magnet for hummingbirds. I've got 2 of them in my garden, and very often I'm out walking my West Highland Terriers at the dawn, and the hummingbirds are already at the bird of paradise getting the nectar. It's a must-have.
Love it. And like you say, you could just put it in a vase, a little bit of water, and you're good to go. And what's this here you have?
Okay, the last plant are lavenders. Now, for those of you that are into making something and giving it for Christmas, if you don't have a lavender in your garden, find a neighbor or a park that has lavenders growing in them. Snip off the flowers. Right now, that the flowers are past their best, they're dry. Mm-hmm. Take the flower heads and make them into a potpourri, because they're dried already, and put that potpourri into a little cotton sachet, and give that sachet either to the girls in the family or to your girlfriends. And then that sachet goes in the drawer with the night dresses, and everyone smells like lavender at bedtime. It's a great, great plant.
And for the guys, we have to find a musk-smelling potpourri.
Oh, all right. Next time, we'll do something for the guys.
The caveman version of potpourri.
Right.
But I was thinking that would look beautiful on top of a gift, with a little to card from, and with a ribbon. I mean, that's just a small little bouquet. It's very cute.
That's a great idea, Cindy. Yeah. Great. I should do that for my
It's the Martha in me. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, great idea.
Well, there are so many great things that we can do to bring color to our garden right now. So for those of you who are thinking, I have the doldrums because it's, no, come on, look at all this beautiful color.
That's
right.
Right.
Yeah?
That's right.
And the blueberry. Tell everybody about the blueberry bush, this new one. It's called Bountiful.
Bountiful Blue.
Blue, and the foliage looks like the hydrangea.
It's amazing. The best plants in my inventory of personal favorites are called smokers. And this blueberry is a smoker. Her name is Bountiful Blue. She's evergreen, but this time of year in your garden, the leaves turn a fantastic purple color.
Yeah.
In the springtime, the leaves are going to go from purple to blue.
And we actually can eat the blueberries.
She will set blueberries in Southern California. If you plant her with another blueberry, and a great one would be Sunshine Blue, then you'll get double the crop. And you can probably get up to 12 pounds of fruit a year on a fully mature blueberry.
I love blueberry pancakes.
Nothing more fun than going out and picking the blueberries for your cornflakes. And my female West Highland Terrier, Crumpet,
Crumpet? What a cute name is that?
She will nibble the blueberries off the bush and eat them.
Oh, well, what a great story. Well, tell everybody how they can find more, because on your website, you have a great way of helping us find our garden design style and all kinds of other good tips. So your website is?
www.monrovia.com.
How easy is that? And we can even see your mug there and some videos of you there. And
That's
Nicholas Stadden, so fun to have you. I want to get all this now. I can't wait to get that hydrangea. And, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to get my clippers and buy some more bird of paradise. Yeah. Anyway, so fun to have you. Have a great Christmas until we have you back in the studio, okay?
I hope it's soon.
You got it.
Happy Christmas.
Well, coming up next Saturday, we have a lot more fun to talk about. Have you ever thought about hiring a professional to set up all of your Christmas lights and decorations? And what's it going to cost? And is that a good thing or not? We'll find out. And we just have more good ideas for you as we celebrate the ways to make those spaces you call home a little bit better. Happy Hanukkah, early Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a great holiday weekend. And until next time, remember to check me out on the Facebook and on my website, cindydole.com. Until then, the key's under the mat. Bye-bye.
Skate.